Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Things are going from bad to worse in today's General Hospital spoilers. Lulu and Cody put their heads together. Gio opens up to Brooklyn. Eva offers Portia advice. Nina warns Curtis. Drew shares his plans with Tracy. And Sonny tries to keep Carly from making a terrible mistake. Learning that Brooklyn put her and Dante's baby up for adoption, Cody agreed to help Lulu find out the truth about what happened to the boy. Convinced that Gio is the child in question, Lulu knows just how to prove it. Gio's mother, she's the key, she decides. At the Quartermain mansion, Gio is still upset about Dante blaming him for Rocco almost dying from alcohol poisoning. He has no use for me, the young man declares. And I'm good with that. Can Brooklyn change his mind? Portia has been working with Nina to bring Drew down, but their attempt to ruin his reputation backfired in a big way, and now she's in an even worse situation with the corrupt congressman. You need to change tactics, Ava urges the beleaguered doctor. But what kind of tactics would she advise? Nina is also upset about the failure of their plan, especially now that Drew seems intent on helping Willow get full custody of her children from Michael. This is going to end in disaster, she warns Curtis. Tracy may have agreed to help Drew with his campaign to drive Sonny out of the waterfront and hopefully Port Charles, but she doesn't like that his plan also includes ousting Laura as well. Mayor Collins has got to be collateral damage, he insists. Carly wasn't expecting the custody case to happen so soon, but she's more than ready to fight on Michael's behalf to get those kids away from Willow and Drew. I'm gonna handle it myself, she informs Sonny. But Sonny cautions, well, that's a mistake. Can he convince her not to do what she's planning? Port Charles is no stranger to secrets, betrayals, and power struggles, but as of May 16, 2025, the tension has reached an entirely new level. At the center of the storm stands Sonny Corinthos, a man who has spent his life walking the line between justice and crime, love and vengeance, loyalty and control. But now, that line is getting blurrier by the hour, because the person he may need to stop isn't a rival mob boss or a treacherous family member. It's Carly, his ex-wife, his most loyal confidant, and the one woman who knows how to dismantle everything he's built from the inside out. General Hospital spoilers tease that Sonny's worst nightmare is beginning to unfold. Not because someone outside his circle is threatening him, but because someone he once loved with his whole heart may be doing the unthinkable. Carly has always stood by Sonny, through shootings, arrests, betrayals, and even a period when he didn't remember who he was. But something has shifted. Carly is done being silent. She's done cleaning up Sonny's messes. And she's done being used as a pawn in a game she no longer wants to play. It all began with a simple but dangerous decision. Carly had information, deep, personal, damning knowledge about Sonny's recent dealings with both Selena Wu and Valentine Casadine. And instead of keeping that information buried, she started talking. Whispers turned into statements. Statements turned into actions. And now, Carly has quietly launched her own campaign to protect what matters most to her: their children, her legacy, and her peace of mind. Unfortunately, her path to peace may come at Sonny's expense. Sources say Sonny suspects something is off. He's been watching Carly more closely ever since she walked away from the dinner, with Selena looking more composed and confident than he's seen her in years. He asked her point blank what she and Selena discussed, but Carly played coy. She's been doing that a lot lately, dodging questions, offering half-truths, and keeping Sonny at arm's length. It's driving him crazy. He doesn't trust many people anymore. Jason is still finding his footing after his own resurrection saga. Eva's loyalty is a moving target. Dante is distracted with Lulu's reawakening. And now Carly, the one person who was always supposed to be in his corner, is slipping through his fingers. Insiders say the final straw for Carly came after she overheard a phone call Sonny made with Valentine. While the details are still unclear, what she heard terrified her. It wasn't just business. It was something darker, more permanent. Carly realized in that moment that Sonny has gone too far. He's no longer trying to balance his criminal empire with his moral compass. He's diving headfirst into the darkness, and he doesn't care who he takes down with him. That's when Carly made her move. She's been quietly documenting everything. Conversations, transactions, off-the-record threats. And if Sonny doesn't back off soon, she might be willing to go public with it all. But Sonny isn't a man who lets go of control easily. He's starting to put the pieces together. He knows Carly's behavior isn't just emotional. It's strategic. She's visiting people she normally avoids. She's been spending a suspicious amount of time at the courthouse. And she's been contacting people connected to both the feds and the state attorney's office. People Sonny thought she left in the past. Sonny knows what it looks like when someone's getting ready to burn everything down. He just never imagined that person would be Carly. The million-dollar question now is, can Sonny stop her? And more importantly, should he? It's not just about protecting himself. Sonny has a lot at stake. His business empire is fragile. The truce he struck with Selena Wu is already under pressure. Valentin's patience is wearing thin. And Jason, who recently returned from the dead and is still reeling from the lies that surrounded his disappearance, is becoming increasingly wary of Sonny's decisions. If Sonny takes a wrong step, he won't just lose Carly. He could lose everything, including his children, including Donna. Donna is a major reason Sonny has hesitated. He's tried more than once to talk Carly down, to remind her of the family they've built and the years they spent surviving together. But Carly isn't interested in memory lane. She wants justice. She wants freedom. She wants control back, and she's willing to go to war with Sonny to get it. The tragic irony is that these two former soulmates may love each other more deeply than anyone else ever has, and yet they're poised to destroy each other in the most devastating way imaginable. Meanwhile, Carly is also making moves of her own. She's been meeting secretly with Diane, putting together documents, asking questions about immunity deals, protection clauses, and witness relocation programs. She hasn't pulled the trigger yet, but all signs point to her preparing for the nuclear option. If Sonny makes the wrong move, she may expose not just him, but everyone tied to his business, including people like Brick and Dex. She's even hinted to Michael that something big is coming. Michael, torn between loyalty to his mother and a fragile reconnection with his father, may soon be forced to choose a side. Again. Other characters are starting to get wind of the shifting power dynamic. Nina, still trying to reclaim her footing after her SEC betrayal blew up in her face, has warned Ava that Sonny is losing control of the people closest to him. Ava, who has danced on both sides of Sonny's wrath, isn't sure where her own safety lies. And Jason, newly returned from the dead and watching this implosion unfold, may be the only one with enough credibility and emotional leverage to stop things before they reach a boiling point. But here's the problem. Jason isn't sure if Sonny deserves to be saved this time. The man he sees now isn't the same man he once called brother. Sonny is impulsive, more paranoid than ever, and increasingly ruthless. The calm, measured control that used to define him has been replaced by fear and fury. Jason knows what that kind of transformation means. He's seen it before in men who never came back from it, and he's starting to fear that even if Carly backs down, there won't be anything left of Sonny worth saving. So, can Sonny stop Carly? It depends on what you mean by stop. He can threaten her. He can try to manipulate her. He can beg her to reconsider, play the father card, or even try to seduce her back into submission. But Carly is no longer the woman who bends for Sonny Corinthos. She's the woman who's about to stand up to him with the full force of everything he taught her. And if he pushes too hard, he may awaken a side of Carly that even he can't contain. In the coming days, expect Port Charles to tremble under the weight of this power play. Carly may very well become Sonny's greatest adversary. She knows his secrets, She knows his patterns. She knows how to hurt him in ways that no rival ever could. And most importantly, she's no longer afraid to do it. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.